All right, YouTube. What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be reviewing Black Phantom by Killian. So I'm not going to pretend I know much about Killian because, as a matter of fact, I know little to none about Killian. So I'm just giving you guys my opinions and thoughts on this. Just to kind of start off with some prices. Retail, a 50 milliliter bottle of Killian goes for $295. Now in the fragrance community, through a reputable seller, you might find it, missing a couple sprays for about $200. You might find it for $240. I've seen it as low as $150, but that was probably a really, really good price. Now for the 8.5 ounce bottles, these retail at $870. 870. That's a big number. It's a lot. It's expensive. To my acknowledgement, they either come in a 50 milliliter bottle or they come in the 8.5 ounce bottle. Obviously they have some travel sprays as well. And that's about it. There's not a lot of options. So prices seem to be hit or miss, and from what I've heard, it's pretty hard to find these not through retail. And if you're buying retail for the $295, you are going to get quite the presentation with these bottles. The bottle's beautiful, the box is beautiful. You got a sweet, glossy looking black box with a black skull on the front. You open up the inside and it's just got a nice bed for the bottle. Once again, I don't know much about it, just telling you from what I've seen. All right, for scent now, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. So right off the rip, the first thing that stands out to me most is going to be the rum. Then I get that sweetness, a little bit of sweetness. It's not an overabundance or an abundance of sweetness. It's just right. I'm going to say 100%, this definitely smells a lot different on paper versus skin. I'm picking up the almond. I'm not a fan of almond, but the almond in this is actually very well balanced. It's just great mixture. There's not too much, there's not too little. Like I said, I'm not a fan of almond, but this is all right. 100% get some chocolate. It's a dark chocolate, more on the bitter side, and not a sweet chocolate, which I can appreciate. Granted, I love sweet chocolate, but as for the scent, they're not overplaying the sweetness here. Even though this is a sweet scent, sweet fragrance, whatever you'd like to say, it's not overly sweet. The coffee's there 100%. And once again, everything seems to be light. The almond is light, the chocolate is light, the coffee is light, the rum is light, the sweetness is light. This fragrance, in general, to me, is personally a light, clean scent with a minimal amount of darkness. And I can really smell that chocolate and coffee mix. And 100% to back up all these notes in this scent is the sugarcane note. There's also heliotrope. I personally have never smelled heliotrope individually, but I've smelled Psychedelic Love by Initio, which has heliotrope, and I've been explained to what it smells like. And when I smelled Black Phantom by Killian, I was like, bam, I know what heliotrope smells like now. And I looked it up, said, there's a very distinctive smell to this. I smell it in this, and I smell it in Psychedelic Love. So according to what I've been told and what I've read, it's got a cherry pie type of vibe with almond, of course, and there's already almond in here as it is, and it's got some flour. And upon smelling it directly, that's when I get the flour, that's when I get that cherry pie vibe and a little bit of almond, and also like this super, super small amount of powderiness. I'm not a fan of powderiness, I don't like powderiness, but this is all right. Everything is balanced well, it's mixed well, there's nothing to hate about it. Now the last note that I don't personally pick up is sandalwood. I don't get that note. So like I said, for notes, we're gonna have rum, sugarcane, dark chocolate, coffee, caramel, almond, heliotrope, and sandalwood. 8 banging notes all together. So good. Performance-wise, 100%. This is probably the second best performing frag that I've ever sampled, tried, and smelled. Projection is a beast. Personally, about 4 to 5 feet in my opinion, at least 2 hours, probably 3. Granted that projection will die down little by little over the hours. First hour is 4 to 5 feet without a given doubt. Second hour, it's still probably 4 to 5 feet guaranteed. Third hour, it might die down a little bit. Longevity is amazing. It's there the next day, on skin, on shirt, whatever clothing. all around, Black Phantom by Killian's longevity is beastly. I work outside every day, rain, heat, snow, hail, tornadoes, alligators, whatever you want to say, you know. And I've been testing it quite a few days in the winter, and man, it doesn't fail. Projection's there, longevity's there, constant steady whiffs are there. There's not one bad thing to say about Black Phantom Killian. I mean, price could be down a little bit, don't get me wrong. You know, maybe a little bit less presentation, a little bit more juice, you know, less price, but that's all right. 100%, this is an awesome frag. I'd like to give it a 10 out of a 10, but I just can't. I'm gonna give it a hard 8. I give Black Phantom an 8 out of 10 for scent and a 10 out of 10 for performance. And probably like a 6 out of 10 for price. Now, as for what seasons I think this would be best for, 100% fall and winter. Now, as for what sex I believe would wear this best, women. And in my personal opinion, 100%, all you dark complected women out there, you would kill it with this. 100% kill it. Granted, this is suited for everyone, but I personally would love to smell this on a woman. I would just attack you like this big, fierce, fluffy tiger, lion, puppy, rabbit, bunny, whatever. This right here, I wouldn't contain myself. I'd probably come holler at you, you know. To me, this is a very empowering scent for women. You know, it speaks classy, it speaks taste, you know, sophisticated, maybe even just casual and playful with some style at times, you know. This is just an amazing scent in my opinion. Men, you can wear this too. I feel it leans a little bit more feminine in a sense, but granted, I wear it. Couples out there, in my opinion, 100% an awesome fragrance to own together. The women can wear it, and you know, your partner, your man could wear it when he feels like it. Maybe you guys could wear it together. You guys don't even have to wear it same days. You guys could wear it individually. But in my personal opinion, 100% an awesome fragrance for couples to own together. Because I know if my partner had this, shoot, I'm going to be spraying it once in a while. Not all the time. You know, like I said, to me, it's a little bit feminine. Not bad, because it's got a little bit of a perfumey vibe to it. Nothing too crazy. So once again, like I said, ladies, if you have not tried this, Black Phantom by Killian is worth 100% a try. You will have guys asking you left and right, what is it that you are wearing? Just to sum everything up again, banging performance, banging longevity, banging scent trail, awesome for men and women, best suited for women in my opinion. If you wear this, beware, have some security with you. They are going to be wanting to know who you are, where you're from, what your name is, most importantly, what you're wearing. That's Black Phantom by Killian for you.